Happy New Year 2024, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that this year is going to be a year of blessings, and just stay positive and everything is going to be okay. I thank you so much because what you did, of course, in the last year 2023. If, of course, it was not you, ladies and gentlemen, we could have not reached this milestone that now we are today. If I could have come out to mention names, I could have even spent 1 month or even 2 months or even whole year just expressing my gratitude towards the support you rendered to this channel. I hope that the criticism that you're going to bring in this channel, I'm going to take it positively, not negatively. And I'm looking forward for this channel to grow with your great support. And I'm so humbly going to accept positive and negative criticism because it is a way of making me to understand things that I don't know. And also it's going to make me to learn more and more things that you're going to bring in this channel. May God bless everyone as we look forward for a blessing year, and also a year that the positiveness is going to grant us with what we want, and also let everyone that is looking forward to achieve certain things and accomplish certain things, may God grant you that dream. Now, in this video, I want us to look at how now Kenyans are coming out to attack William Samoei Ruto. And the attack is on the basis of the speech of William Ruto yesterday. As William Ruto came out, of course, crying to the public, and also what he was coming out to say, that the opposition is seriously sabotaging his plans. I asked myself a simple question. How will opposition leadership sabotage your plan or sabotage your plan? At the same time, you have already pocketed the opposition. Nikisema kwamba William Ruto has pocketed the opposition, is that when it comes to scattering the Azimio, William Ruto has made more effort ensuring that Azimio is not going to stand. And even kukuja na kununua MPs wao. Now, how is Azimio sabotaging his plans and his government than even the way he came out sabotaging Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta? This is whatever William Ruto said.
Agree with me that there is something fundamentally wrong with opposition without any viable alternative, whose only purpose is division, conflict, and anarchy. There is something wrong with litigation sponsored by hostage-taking vested interests with the sole aim to delay, derail, and sabotage the delivery of public programs and defeat public interest. Time and time again, Kenyans have clearly and manifestly demonstrated their devotion to pursuing opportunities for progress by voting for progressive policies, as they did in the last election. Kenyans are ready to propel their nation forward to greatness. What has held them back is a leadership invested in the status quo, which excludes the majority to benefit only a few. A politics comfortable with keeping millions in want and indignity to preserve the illegitimate privileges of a few, and a resultant institutional system in which the disenfranchisement of ordinary people is the yardstick of public policy.
That is whatever William Ruto said during his New Year speech. And I ask myself, if William Ruto is coming out to say that it is the opposition leadership that is coming out to sabotage his plans, then William Ruto is wrong on that. No one is sabotaging him from the Azimio. It is him who is coming out to sabotage the activeness and the strongness of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition. We saw immediately he was sworn in the office, his energy was so robust towards buying these members of parliament from the Azimio side. That is what we saw. So eventually, there's no kind of scenario that William Ruto will come out, hide behind the opposition sabotage. He is unable to fulfill what he promised Kenyans, that is period. And as we are looking forward this year 2024, he has already indicated that the high taxation is still going to be the same. The finance bill is not going to be changed, because even despite of him coming out to cry before the public and to lament, is that he has not come out actually to tell us the reality, the achievement he has in 2023. The achievement that I was listening to William Ruto telling Kenyans, it was just punitive. It was not something that can be verified. So at the same time, William Ruto wants to run the country with high taxation. Remember, I was watching a certain video of a certain country outside the country, outside the Africa. Hao wazungu wanasema kwamba there is nowhere in the world that a country has developed because of high taxation. There is no country on the world that has developed because of high taxation. In other words, William Ruto is not going to stabilize the economy because of the high taxation. You know, some people are saying that now William Ruto's high taxation is going to make him to at least stabilize the economy. Nowhere in the world that there's a country that has developed because of the high taxation. And this is how they're saying it.
Nice idea, but it won't help. It'll just formalize the reality that poor countries can never repay their loans.
Senator, are you saying that you're opposed to debt relief for impoverished countries?
No, we should forgive the debts, but that's not going to help those countries very much.
Okay. What will?
Tax cuts. Some African tax rates are the highest in the world. In Tanzania, the 30% rate kicks in at $475 of income. Plus, they have a 20% value-added tax. It gets added to everything you buy. Those high tax rates make it impossible to build capital in those countries. So nothing gets built, not factories, not roads, not anything. Poor African countries have the lowest wage workers in the world. And yet a company like Nike, for instance, can't put a factory in one of those countries because of the oppressive tax rates. Taxes have killed any possibility of economic development. They've killed any hope of these countries ever helping themselves. And that leaves them completely at the mercy of charity and loans. And here's the worst part. Do you know why those countries have such high tax rates? Because of us. To show us that they can raise enough money to pay back their loans. But taxes can't raise any money if they kill the economies. So it turns out that the tragic, unintended consequence of our good intentions toward Africa, our kindness, is that we have encouraged those countries to lock themselves into a gruesome economic depression. If we don't urge those countries to cut their tax rates, they will never grow their economies. People will live lifetimes of unemployment. Disease will be rampant, poverty will be permanent, and children will be hungry. And our charity will never be enough.
So that is how things are. If William Ruto is coming out to tell Kenyans that he's being sabotaged by the opposition, at the same time he has not realized that the high taxation is not only going to kill the businesses in the Republic of Kenya, but also this is something that is going to overburden Kenyans. But at the same time, we expect the investors, tourists, to visit our country. It is so, and I want to correct something. When you look at what William Ruto came in with, as he came out attracting Kenyans, especially the young youth, was about the boda boda and mama mboga. I listened to William Ruto yesterday saying that mama mboga and boda boda, they have benefited a lot when it comes to the housing program. Kama kuna mama mboga yoyote na boda boda mwenye amepata nyumba, as a comment at the comment section below. Because what I know is that the houses ijamalizwa. Now the criteria they are going to use to give these houses is not as per what William Ruto is saying. This is going to benefit some individuals. Yes. Who are taking this program. Again, at the same time you are being told this country is going to be developed with high taxation. Take it to the bank. It is not going to develop because at the same time, the taxes are so high, you're collecting, you're paying debt, you're getting another debt, you know. High taxes, you're paying debt, having debt, another debt. High taxing Kenyans, you're paying debt. High taxing Kenyans, you're paying debt. There's no kind of development that a country can do. But if you levelize the taxation, that anyone can do business and thrive, and these people can generate revenue, then I want to tell you, utapata kwamba William Ruto ameraise taxation kwa watu 5 wenye walikuwa mfanya biashara, watu 3 hawako kwa biashara. Aki-tax hao watu wawili hawata produce taxes yenye hao watu 5 wangetoa yote. Sijui kama mnanielewa. So levelize the taxation. Hao watu wote 5 wakuwe kwa ground, wewe anafanya biashara tofauti. You come in, you collect the taxes without failing, but I'm going to assure this government that if you are high taxing Kenyans, the 3 are going to opt out. When it comes to the businesses, the 2 are going to remain. As the 2 remains, they are still being overburdened with taxation as business is not doing well, and that is whatever is happening and is going to hit people. Ladies and gentlemen, our prayer is that anyone or everyone in the Republic of Kenya to be successful. When it comes to their businesses, when it comes to their investment, that is it. But again, the government of the day is going to destroy the kind of momentum that Kenyans are having. Because kile ambacho William Ruto alisema ni kilio tu. Oh, opposition wananisabotage. Oh, Uhuru wananisabotage. That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below.